And that's the lesson, the takeaway I got from the feminine was that surrendering is actually empowering. It's like giving yourself up to something is actually empowering yourself, which is like kind of a paradox, right? Like you would think that surrendering and yielding to something is like being weak, but it's actually a very powerful thing to do.
With that being said, can I go grab a painting real quick?
Yeah.
So this is one of the first sort of like beings that I met on DMT, and he was like this square orange guy, and he had this almost like jail suit on. This is really interesting because I ended up going to jail later, for DMT, right? And his arms did this thing. I was like flying through hyperspace, and I came to this like screeching halt in front of him. And he had this orange blocky head, and he had his jail suit on. He was like kind of floating there, and his arms like folded down as if like a roll of receipts going downstairs, almost like they're forming to the shape of like stairs. He was like, and he said, and it was really funny because like what I was like grappling with on the rocket ride up there was, and I went there with this very poignant question, and it was because I had just started like messing around with DMT, and I knew there was something in here, and I knew it was like life changing, and like I was gonna be very passionate exploring this, but I was like, I'll be honest with you, I was struggling a bit, like with the anxiety and all the come up stuff, and even actually properly vaporizing it correctly, because there's a whole weird sort of like art form involved within that. But then I got this cart, these little carts, and I got a really good pen base for it. And this one was fucking hitting this day, and I fucking got a little blast off here. And I asked, like, I went with this poignant question of like, why is this so hard for me? Like, why am I struggling with this? Like, why I thought, like, I know this is so beautiful. Like, what? But why am I scared of this when I know, like, that you love me, that this is all gonna be okay? Why am I struggling with this? And that was what I got. This fucking dude who said, surrender.